You would find in terms of my mom helping hours through this curveball about weight loss. I want to feel motivated to lose weight and lower my BMI. So today I am meeting up with my friends to do yoga and continue my path of losing weight for this surgery.
Walk yourself back over to that left side lunge.
So Jazz Jennings is doing fun little things like this, to lose weight. Shout out to Jazz. This looks like really fun and kind of calm and chill.
Step it back into your high plank pose. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog.
I think Jazz having the support of her friends while she's trying to lose weight is really motivational because she knows she's not going to be able to stop because we're going to be right behind her, pushing her. And we have the same goal too.
Are you guys liking this clip? If you guys are liking this clip, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell or else you won't see notifications. Guess what? Tomorrow, Tuesday, July the 2nd, I will be going live at 7:30 so that we can discuss more stuff about jazz and more stuff about the cultural issues that are taking over our country, our society, our reality. And we also have memberships on the channel, guys. So if you want to support is definitely appreciated. Support is appreciated however you give it, with likes, subscribes, membership. If you want to join, this really does help us with what we're doing on the back end to try to bring more to this channel. First membership live will be on Sunday, the 7th at 1 p.m. So I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope please hit like and subscribe. And let me stop now with the commercial. See you there. Bye.
So it's like more motivation. Somebody help me with this. Did you hear that?
That friend, this one, she's actually really been like good to this person. I wonder if they still like talk to each other. I don't know, but she really was genuine to Jazz.
I went like that and it was like
I kept dying because every time like I turn around, I'd hear one of your bones break. Like,
oh, I know my bones cracked, but Noelle's cracked more. I feel like, I don't know. Ever
It's the
since I went to New York, I feel like
Sorry, you might hear the bones cracking thing and be like making little jokes about it. Extra estrogen is not really that good for bones. I'll leave it at that because you know how it is here. But yeah, extra estrogen is really, it's not that much of a good look, but hey, whatevs, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's all fun and games.
I've fallen off the wagon in weight loss.
Didn't you have some sort of doctor appointment while you were there?
Yes, Dr. Ting. And basically he said that I don't need a tissue expander. All I'm gonna need is a skin graft, and then he could use the peritoneal lining and they'll do the inversion to create my vagina.
It's exciting to hear that Jazz doesn't have to do the tissue expander anymore, because I know that she tends to dwell on things and now she doesn't have to worry about, what path she's going to take.
Okay.
So let's explain the tissue expander, right? So what it was going to be, it was like this, it's an inflatable balloon that they were going to insert inside of the sacs. I'm trying to not because I don't want it to get caught up by, where I'm on right now. And then every day you would inflate a little bit more water. And so if it's sitting right up under the dermis, right? And so when you're inflating more water, you're expanding the tissue, right? And then you could use more tissue to make this anastomosis wound that they're calling a vagina. Now, what ended up happening was Jazz was like, I can't do it. I can't. It's just too much to even think about my balls getting bigger, because that's what chicks think about. Okay. Jazz said no. And then Jazz ended up having like mad surgery just to have some sort of cavity in Jazz's body. So this is why you don't let children run into things like this. Let the adults make the decisions. That would be a good place to start. That's number one. Number two, this should not be happening at all. Number three, why don't they give full information about what they're talking about?
I'm so happy you don't have to do the expander thing.
Oh my God. And then I have to tuck, and then I can no longer do yoga.
You can do.
Yeah. So, yoga was so important that, we ended up having to have massive revision surgery. I mean, this is just insane.
Yoga, even if you have to talk.
Words from an experienced yogi.
Talking about graphic stuff with Jazz isn't something new. So it's not something that's weird to us because we all have some sort of issue. We can always talk about it. We're comfortable with each other. So it's not a big deal.
Are any of you guys in relationships or no?
No.
Lainey, are you?
No.
I have no desire for a relationship.
Outside of school, I've been trying to branch out a little bit and meet people that would be interested in dating a trans girl.
I don't know, like, you've never been one to want a relationship, so this is kind of new for me. It's odd that Jazz wants to be in a relationship because she's never been that type of person, but I think now that she's closer to getting the surgery and she's working out more, she's starting to see herself differently.
Who said it's gonna even happen? I haven't found anyone, and who knows?
Yeah, I just really want this person to be really nice, because if not, I'm gonna have to do something.
Like treat you right. Yeah.
They're
three
gonna
of
like,
us.
if they ever hurt her, they're gonna wake up one day and they're gonna find like 3 people at their door. It's gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm the short Hispanic crazy friend, and I'm here to hurt you. Like, hello.
Of it on here.
You done?
No, just relationship, and she wants to find love. Kind of been on a mission, trying to find somebody who will be great for Jazz's life, whether as a friend or something more. I know we've talked a little bit about you wanting to be in a relationship and just meeting new people, and I actually happened to meet a girl who I think you would really like.
Wait, a girl?
Her name's Victoria, and
What?
she's 17.
So this was the introduction of Victoria. We're gonna jump ahead a little bit because, what I will say is that I do like this makeup store that they're at. I wish I was there. Like nice. All I see is the nice colors. But Jazz did end up meeting that girl Victoria, but we all know that it didn't work out with Victoria. Victoria went off to be with a girl that looks like a girl that is like kind of definitely femme, and then like who knows? Victoria's probably married to a man now. Because that's how these things go, right? So, but yeah,
I wasn't sure if they were gonna fit or not.
Let's do like the Biggest Loser and have a weigh-in, but you don't have to tell me what you weigh.
You want me to weigh in right now?
I'm going to bring the scale and you're going to see how we're doing because
You can't see the number.
I won't look. I don't let anybody see my number.
After I visited Dr. Marcy Bowers, I felt really motivated to lose weight, and I ended up losing several pounds from that initial weigh-in. But I'm worried that I might be heading in the wrong direction.
right here. It's really hard for a person like this to lose weight, though. It really is. I mean, on the estrogen low T, right? So you already have this situation, this balance that is imbalanced, okay? And then also with, I keep saying with, and then also with the possible mental health medication, or, that Jazz is on because they say that. Those give that kind of side effects too. I mean, Jazz is really fighting all 5 different things or whatever to lose weight. It's actually not easy for a person like this.
All right, I'm not looking. I will close my eyes.
This is bad.
Okay.
I gained weight. I'm 5 pounds more. When I see the number on the scale, I'm very disappointed. I'm gaining weight and I can't help it. And it's definitely hard to process this setback. Do you think I'm fat?
No, I wouldn't call you fat.
Why do you call me fat sometimes?
Well, I do that to just get you going. I go, you don't want to be fat, that kind of thing.
Sometimes
think you
you
look
say
fat.
like if I saw how I look, that
Well,
I
that's
would
when I
be
get.
more
That's when you
motivated.
go to McDonald's and you brought home McDonald's and you're like, I don't care, and I'm like, Jazz, look at yourself, see what you look like, and then you would care because you're like in denial. You're like, oh, if it wasn't this whole surgery thing, I'd be like, all right, if you're happy with the way you look, then fine. But this is for health reasons and for surgery reasons.
For 2 seconds, there's more than 2 seconds. I often feel bad for Jazz, and this is definitely one of those times. What you just saw there was the actual. This is a representation, if you will, some footage of Jazz trying to make mom happy, living for mom, wanting acceptance from mom, and that was actually just sad to look at. Jazz is telling the truth. This was an actual, reality TV. A lot of times you don't get the reality from reality TV, but we actually just got some reality there. That was actually really, really sad.
That's why I get angry with you when you cheat, because you're sabotaging yourself.
I know. It's kind of a fine line in terms of my mom helping or hurting me with this weight loss thing. On one end of the spectrum, she really is there for me and she wants to ensure that I lose weight and be healthy and do what I need to do. However, she can be very harsh and that kind of discourages me. I'm gonna just focus on one problem at a time, and right now it's just getting the therapy letters. Dr. Marilyn Volker, she's easy. She's our first letter. Clearly, she's been with me since I was 3 years old. So, I mean, let's just get it done with, honestly. Yay! Applause. Jazz said she'll go to therapy, but just to get the letter, we're not gonna be like, so how was your past week?
Jazz thinks she's got this covered. However, there's the eating stuff. And I don't know if Dr. Volker will give a thumbs up because what's behind the eating.
And Dr. Volker ended up, we know that Dr. Volker ended up giving the thumbs up, but Dr. Volker act like she was giving some, what's the word I'm looking for? Dr. Volker act like she was giving some resistance, but we already knew that Jazz was going to get all the letters. And it's a shame to live in this kind of world where, is that a teardrop on this child's face? Because that's crazy. No, okay, that's hair. All right, sorry. But yeah, so to live in this world where it's like, are people acting with me or are they serious? That I would literally ask that question all my life. That's what it is with reality TV. But yeah, you have to get the letters. They get their letters so easily. Now I think that you probably could buy the letters for about $25 somewhere online or something, and you'll be fine. So ridiculous, right? But coming back to it, this was a lot. Just looking at this again, but that dynamic with the mom and even Jazz saying like, "Oh, I'm not going to therapy." Yeah, because I don't blame Jazz for saying I'm not going to therapy, because it's like all the time you have to be reminded that you are trans, you are trans, you are trans, you are trans, and you really didn't pick this. This was picked for you by your mother. So it's just a shame what this mother's done to her child. But we say it all the time on this channel, right? And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. So it's just so sad. We let it marinate. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.